You're given two fractions with different denominators. You can rewrite them with the least common denominator before you add or subtract them. So a quick numerical example, if you have 1/3 plus 1/2, we need to first find that least common denominator, which we get by multiplying those two different factor denominators, which is 6. So in order to create 6 here, I multiply by 2 in my denominator, but also my numerator, so I don't change the fraction value. Same thing here, but by 3. So now you have 2 over 6 plus 3 over 6, which is 5 over 6. We will use these same ideas with rational expressions. So now in this example here, all they want us to do is find the least common denominator. We're not combining these fractions yet. So if I look at this denominator, it has a factor of 5. This denominator has a factor of x plus 2. So the least common denominator is just going to be a combination of those two separate factors being multiplied, just like we did 2 times 3 over here to make a common denominator of 6. Now here in number 22, there's an a, but then we have a b and a b squared. So the most common multiple between b and b squared is the highest power you see squared. And then don't forget c needs to be there as the other common factor that we can create when we multiply. Here we have, once again, two different factors. So our least common denominator is just going to be the product of those two different denominators. And now 24, same thing. K squared minus 2 we cannot factor. So our least common denominator is the product of those two different factors. So now we will apply this and add and subtract some fractions with unlike denominators.